All right, well, happy Monday. Hope your day is going well. I had a request to look at the DTCC collateral haircuts issue and give my take on it, whether it will actually do anything. So I was looking at videos that are already out there about this issue, and a couple of them stood out to me. So in the interest of time and preserving your sanity, we won't watch these videos. I'll just talk a little bit about what is said in a couple of these videos. So first we have Al from Boston, who I guess is back. Great. You know, over the weekend I was thinking to myself, we need a couple more FUD artists in this narrative. So I'm glad he came back to fulfill that role. So Al is claiming that the amount of collateral that is required as a result of these haircuts will be increased. Therefore, he says that there will be margin calls as a result. So Al is in the super bullish camp. They're raising the stakes in all the markets. Can banks come up with a percentage hike? Yada, yada, yada. He's bullish. He thinks it will cause margin calls, whatever. All right. So that represents the, let's just call it fanatically bullish stance. Now, we'll contrast this video with Tony DeNaro's video that came out yesterday, okay? DTCC haircuts. Did anything really change? Margin calls or no? So I watched this video, and it's a very concise, to the point video. He's doing my job for me, fact-checking the rest of the YouTube community, the rest of the AMC bullish community, and actually looking at the details. So it turns out that in this DTCC settlement haircut that just came out at the end of last week, that goes into effect tomorrow, the actual amount of the haircuts, the percentages of the haircuts for the different asset classes, all those percentages are the same in this update as they are in the haircuts that were released last fall. So I think October, November, okay? He's the only person I've seen that noticed that. He's the only person that called it out. And he says, look, 99% of this document is the same as last fall's document, okay? There are a couple minor things, but in terms of the actual percentages, which remember, Al is hyping the percentage hike. He's hyping that up. Can banks come up with that extra percentage? Tony is correctly saying that, well, the percentages haven't changed. So for somebody to sit there and say, the banks are going to have trouble coming up with this extra collateral, yada, 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 that's ignorant, okay? I urge everybody to go watch Tony's video. Of course, I'm going to link that in the description for this video. But this is the most sensible explanation that I found. So rather than me going through it and saying the same thing, I figured I would just highlight the fact that, well, we have a variety of opinions here. I mean, actually, that's not true. I just want to highlight that we have these mostly bullish, unrealistic expectations being set by Al from Boston, Short the VIX, Short Squeeze Channel, FUD Stop Trading LLC, that's Charlie's vids. Took me a minute to figure that one out. Creative Investor, Masked Investor, Lottery, all these guys. Now, this one here is from 6 months ago. This one actually is about last fall's haircuts. Jackson Hunter, literally everybody, Common Sense Investor, talking about how this will trigger margin calls because of the increased collateral requirements, when the reality is the actual haircut amounts have not changed. So again, if you want more of the details, Tony's video is the one to watch. It's only 3 minutes, and it does a good job of explaining everything clearly, concisely, cutting through the hype and the reflexive FUD that is so prevalent with this and every one of these catalysts, fake catalysts, filings, long shot events, speculation. So that's all I got for this one. This is the best explanation that I've found, the most objective, cuts through the BS, gets to the heart of the matter, and this is what I'm going with. So enjoy the rest of your Monday, and I'll catch you later.